Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And we're underway. Van Bouten reaching his double century today, well on his way to becoming a part of the furniture in this part of the footballing world.
Yeah, he's the mainstay in this team, Peter, and his value can never be underestimated. One of the first names on the team sheet, a priceless asset.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He is just caressing the ball. And it's Kaka. Wirtz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Pedri, great defending, strong and determined. Now this could be a chance. He's in a great position here. Now it goes for a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. Romario. Now it's Kaka. No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And here's Mbappe. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Mbappe really needed to concentrate on protecting.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. So the would-be breakthrough moment. Fabulous save by Bruno! Ambitious ball here. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Caught offside that time. He's not got that quite right. Now it's Batistuta. Lyon, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Now it's Zico. Now it's Romario. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pedri ploughing through the middle. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Now, who's going to be first? It's Zico! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Zico can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Now it's Zico. Now he's got space here. He's found a way through. Chance, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Romario clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lyon with the corner, there first. Punched away. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's lost his man here. Good ball, good take. Ruben Neves. And here's Mbappe. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Wirtz. He's shifting through the... And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, I'd rather praise the scorer than criticise the defence here. He stepped forth and conquered.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Wirtz going face-to-face with his great rival.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Lyon are clearly playing a patient game here, looking to pick out those runners.
Yeah, that's a lot of the forwards, this style, doesn't it? You need them to be very sharp, chasing non-stop, running after lost causes.
Yeah, and you need a lot of movement up front if you're going to make it work.
Now it's Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Batistuta. Half-time getting close now. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Pedri spots it and intercepts. Zico is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. And it's Wirtz. Hazard, looking for options for movement. Decent chance! Cleared away. Ethan Neves. No way through there. That's a cute ball. And this is... Oh, shooting chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves. Too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
Attention, attention, le trafic risque d'être très dense dès le coup de sifflet final.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Wirtz, and he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception. Now can he find a finish? And he shoots! Oh, it's come off the upright. Kaka can so cleverly bypass the press.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Oh, well measured. Romario is flagged offside. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable man. He's had a shot! They've scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Lyon grabbed the equaliser, and we're all square.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Henderson wins the duel this time. Now it's Wirtz. And here's Wirtz. Batistuta.
Lyon have clearly reached a level of comfort in this half. Why not use the impetus to plough on?
Well, that pass isn't the best. Look at the space here. Pedri. And it's Kaka.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And this is Romario. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Batistuta is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
Wirtz has created one goal already. Tonali. Wirtz aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Mbappe couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, I was on the edge of my seat then. He just took on one too many.
Tonali looking to add to his goal. Ruben Neves. Zico takes control of it and he's on the move. Lyon have got it back and they'll have shoots! And that is wildly off target.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
And he's had it nicked away. Ruben Neves. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Zico.
Lyon really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
And here's Zico. And this is from Mario. That's very neat. Zico takes a shot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Zico fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 2 then. Kaká chooses to go back, and it's Pedri. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Batistuta has it out wide and in space. Batistuta! Yes, he's done it! Late in the day, this could well be it! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Yeah, he gets top marks for that finish. I honestly thought his odds weren't that good.
Barcelona take what looks to be a decisive lead.
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Oh, that's fabulous.
That's good play from him.
Foot in.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And we're done. Well, that turned out to be quite a game. Both sides committed, determined, driven, and whilst you might argue to the contrary... Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, we're on the way. The information we've been given is that they're going to go with a 3-5-2.
It's a setup that's been enjoying quite a renaissance in recent times, and one that complements the counter-attack very nicely, with two strikers, two wing-backs and potentially two runners from central midfield. You can understand its attraction because it really can get the numbers into the opposition's box, and equally it can get the numbers back into your own.
And it's Saatnya. It's a good foot in there. Kaká, and here's the chance to counter. And that's been intercepted. And it's Gnabry. Gnabry. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Gnabry with the delivery. Costa Curta with the clearance. And we have our very first corner. Deftly away. Lyon are looking to go forward now. Showing good feet. Thuram charging forward down that flank.
I think we can look forward to another striking masterclass from Van Basten here, Peter.
Well, many have cited him as the greatest striker of all time, but What in your eyes made him that, Jim?
Well, in a word, everything, Peter.
And the shot! Goal! Leon! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Lyon are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Zico! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Xavi Alonso. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Probing pass. Great defending, strong and determined. Batistuta showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And that's put paid to a promising move. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Van Basten is sporting a guilty look after that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Driving forward.
Pretty robust defending.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Oh, it's come loose. And Romario! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Cleared away. Pedri. There's the shot! Oh, taken with style. The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Lyon are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
He's got away. Oh, well played.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Gnabry, that's tidy. And it's Vitinha, played out to the left flank. Deep cross. It's a mighty effort. Oh, should really have made more of that.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required.
Serginho.
Oh, really well played.
He has found a way through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And he's worked it through. Great chance! Gnabry. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Half-time getting close now. Guardiola. Lyon looking to pass their way through. Serginho. Vitinha. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nothing wrong with that tackle, ball won cleanly. Looking for options for movement. He is through here. What? Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Lyon ahead 2-0, and they are looking good.
Please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
Here we go again. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. And it's Van Basten. Van Basten. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that. Vitinha. Vitinha! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then. Climbs up big! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Cannavaro. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. He's shifting through the gears here. Turns and goes back. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
That has not gone well. Looking to play him in. Romario. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Shot a goal! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Chooses to go back.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Thuram. Defending was strong and firm. Now, can they get him away? Pedri. Now it's Kaka. The ball has bounced loose now. And it's Romario. Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's having a shot! Not the most accurate pass. He's a sharp little ball here. Gnabry. Van Basten. Spread out to the left. No, it's come to nothing.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Oh, that's well spotted. Gnabry. Guardiola. Looking for a runner. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Played towards the other side. Aimed beyond the defence. Shoots! It's in! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Substitution on the field, number 27.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. We have got ourselves a game here.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Messi.
Number 6,
Dembele.
Number 10,
Dembele goes on a charge down the
Number
left.
20.
Oh, it's played in. Oh, smashing header! It's in! Right back in it! Almost no time remaining. Game still on. Terrific header. He met that with aplomb.
Well, when you get service like that into the box, you can't go wrong.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
So, third corner of the game. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Can he get it through? Saatnya kept his eye on it, and he's there. Looking for the run. He's in a great position. And Mane! Oh, yes, it's there! And that may just do it! It was the crispest of hits. He just crashed it in.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Lyon take the lead. Now it's just a question of holding on.
Well, the last moments now, Peter, are going to be very frantic. There's still time for a twist or two yet.
Dembele. Wriggles his way through. And that has left him in a heap. Xavi Alonso. And there goes the final whistle. Lyon can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running.
You'd be hard-pressed to find someone as dependable in the box as the man leading the line here.
Ruud van Nistelrooy.
As prolific as they come, Peter. Another Dutch predator who has such a desire to be on the end of anything that comes into the box.
Opts for safety. Inter Milan looking to pass their way through. Thuram. Matthäus. Now Van Bommel. Well seen. Saw that coming.
That was well played. Well stopped.
Bellingham.
Might want to be careful there.
Thuram. And it's Seedorf. Now Davids. Out towards the flank. Van Bommel. Now Davids. Van Bommel. Neither side especially adventurous early on. Now it's Batistuta. Cannavaro does well to get it back. And it's Baggio. Platini. Roberto Baggio. Messi knocks it in. Shot a goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Oh, well played, well played. It's Baggio! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. And it's been taken short. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Inter Milan have their third corner. They've played it short. Oh, that's neat. Pinches it off him. Messi. Lyon yet to have an attempt on goal. Roberto Baggio conjures time and space where few can.
Lyon really do like their passes from deep, Peter.
Making good use of that quarterback position, aren't they?
Yeah, but this is a system that can only work if you have the players who are willing to run at and beyond the defence. Let's see if these forwards are up for it now.
Bellingham. Bellingham tries making a foray down the right. It's come to nothing. It's a pretty loose pass. Roberto Baggio. Platini. Well timed, excellent interception. Roberto Baggio. Nicely shaped ball. That's good vision. And it's Michel Platini. And he's cut it out. Now Van Bommel. Roberto Baggio. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Zico. And it's Zico. And the pass is intercepted. Can he latch on to this? Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Oh, perfectly measured that. Costa Curta did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And he's managed to get free. Zico! A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's the one player you want on the ball running at defences, and that's precisely why.
Mateus. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And he has shown him a yellow card. Van Bommel. That's Thuram. Mateus. Now it's Forlan. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's Seedorf. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Guardiola. It's Pedri. Well, that's a good run down the left. And this is Batistuta. He has found the way through. Oh, shooting chance! It's there!
Well, players of his stature just live for moments like that. Another really important contribution as we near half-time, and it can make such an impact on each mindset.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Lyon have taken the lead.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap.
Great chance! He's got a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever...
And the referee brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. Lyon are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Thuram. Seedorf. Messi, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Roberto Baggio. Great vision. Can he finish? He's scored!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. It's the apple on top of the tree.
Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently, and he picked out the perfect target.
Changement pour l'Olympique Lyonnais. Le numéro 9.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. Two fresh faces and both in the front line.
It's a bold move. The manager's made his intentions pretty clear. He's going for this.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And it's Seedorf. Platini. And it's Seedorf. And here's Baggio. Owen. There's the shot! Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Lyon, oh, terrible pass. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Mateus, a picture of focus and alertness. Davids, that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now Seedorf. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Van Bommel. And it's Thuram. And it's Cannavaro. Inter Milan finding their passes. Cannavaro. And it's Thuram. Mateus. To Thuram. Mateus. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Seedorf. Thuram. And it's Davids. Now Platini. Davids. And it's with the keeper. Mateus. And it's been given away. And here's Batistuta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Platini might just make this. Romario powering forward here. Might be danger here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Mane. This looks promising. Roberto Baggio. And it's Seedorf. To Messi. Seedorf. Mateus. Mateus. All the way back. Thuram. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Mateus. Davids. Out to the left it goes. And it's Baggio. Now Van Bommel. Cannavaro. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end. Momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So it's away we go then. Guardiola completing his first century of appearances here today, and that has not gone unnoticed.
Well, that milestone might be on the back of his mind, Peter, although I'm pretty sure he'll just go about his business as usual. It's just one of the many achievements he'll go on to reach from here.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's the chance to counter. And it's Zico.
You have to expect that from everyone now. They've got to make this nice and quick.
Nicely weighted ball. Oh, important interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Probing pass. Oh, super find. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Pedri. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. Pedri! Pedri! Now, who's going to be first to this? And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pedri clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lyon with the corner, they're first. Kaká with the short one. Kilmarnock have the chance to go the other way. Pedri. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Now it's Batistuta. Lyon are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Zico. Lovely ball and a real and Batistuta! And he comes up trumps again.
Great stop from the keeper. That was something else. He's definitely coming out on top at the moment.
Now it's Kaka. And now a sudden chance to counter. Real chance! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Corner number 3 coming up. There's the shot! Good first touch and almost as good a second.
That's a great effort. There was very little backlift to indicate what was coming.
He's picked his way through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Yeah, the confidence we can admire, the decision-making we can't. He'll learn from it.
Looking for a runner. Now the chip pass hasn't quite come off. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Kaka can see things others simply cannot. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Looking for the run, and there's green grass ahead of him. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Rijkaard could move up a gear here. Back into the middle. He has found the way through. Oh, look at the space here. Guardiola. In with the challenge. Kaka. That's good running with the ball. Zico. Now it's Batistuta. And he's had it nicked away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Batistuta! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And the finish! Oh, the ball's run loose here. So their fourth corner of the game. Beckenbauer gets it clear. Tries from distance. And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, at least he's not short on confidence. Trying from that sort of distance, why not?
And it's Rashford. Shifted upfield. Van Balten cuts out the pass. Up towards the front line. Chiellini clears it away. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. That's the throw.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
Quality ball. Van Basten. Oh, Red, nice interception. Not the most accurate pass. And there's the end of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Lyon can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Zico, and he's managed to get free. Cross is blocked, and that's a corner. They're up to 5 corners now. And that has been knocked clear. And they've got a throw. Rashford. Can he get it through? That is a great pick out. He's away! And a chance! Costa Curta. That's a sharp pass. And this is Van Basten. Kilmarnock finding their passes. Bruno deals with that nice and simple.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kaká, he's found the way through. That's the keeper's ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
De Bruyne. Lyon still chasing a 1-goal deficit here. Deep cross. Bruno claims it without any fuss.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And Batistuta! Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. Gilberto Silva has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he? Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Oh, he's been caught napping! And that's gone loose. Bellingham. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort.
He's going for goal! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Great ball if he can get there. Shapes to shoot! They've scored! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Things starting to look better. Zico! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Substitution on the field.
The count is rising. That's 6.
Coming on the field is number 2, William Saliba.
They've played it short.
Taking place.
Crosses it. Bullish header! And that has been clubbed away. Batistuta is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, better communication and lots of contact seems to be the route to quietening him down now.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. Bellingham. It's a searching pass. That is a great pick out. It's Van Basten! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Great vision. Good read, needed to be.
Lyon are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Now, can they get him away? Van Nistelrooy driving forwards. De Bruyne, dink through. Oh no, what has happened here? 5 minutes left on the clock. Saliba makes the interception. Bellingham. Beckenbauer. Rijkaard. Can he get on the end of this? That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution on the field. Number 12, Van Basten. Number 11, Bellingham. Coming on the field, number 7, Owen. Number 22, Kukçu.
Can he get onto this? Oh, smashing header!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Four added minutes has been indicated.
That looks a decent ball. He's shifting through the gears here. There will be 4 extra minutes. Gilberto Silva, well seen, saw that coming. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Kilmarnock. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. Well, that's a tough one, losing is never good, but this one feels especially... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like
welcome
that.
to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm.
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all around.
Substitution.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Decent hit from there. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Now it's Platini. Now it's Rashford. Zico.
I think it goes without saying, Peter, that Michel Platini will be standout here.
Yeah, a man, of course, who's been idolised by so many, but bettered by almost no man.
Yeah, maybe other players can do it on their day, Peter, but with this fella, he could do it repeatedly. He did it over and over again. It's because he had a wonderful understanding of the game and an incredible ability to read things before everyone else.
And he did it all with style and pizzazz, and that is the signature of the great man himself. Now, can they get him away? probing pass. Well, nicely intercepted. Bellingham. Now it's Platini. Xavi. Lyon are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Zico.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And here's Platini.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Guardiola. And it's Zico. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Now it's Totti. He's in a great position here. Zico. Batistuta. Zico has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight.
Lyon have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
He's had a shot! Oh, full marks for that effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Now it's Zico. He could be in here. Zico stood his ground strongly. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Cleared without hesitation. Lyon making some potentially decisive changes. They weren't waiting around. Zico! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Lyon with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And the shot! Goal! Lyon! Not so much sophistication as doggedness and sheer bloody-mindedness.
Well, I admire players who do that because they just don't give up on anything.
Lyon have taken the lead.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
And this is Xavi. He's going to be disappointed with that. No, again, there's no way through.
Lyon can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Yaya Toure. Now it's Batistuta. Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Taken back almost at once. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0. Gently done. Batistuta is onto it in a flash. And it's Rashford. Engages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy. A little more composure up front, perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Lyon go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Yamal, passing is crisp and sharp. Pass somewhat off target. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Xavi, and they can counter here. Gets a good foot in there. Aims beyond the defence. Now that's well seen too. Xavi, that's a cute ball. Piqué gets over and intercepts. And here's Batistuta. He's found a way through. Maldini with the clearance. Now it's Totti. Time and again they are repelled. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Knocks it into space. Lyon are ahead here by what is still the only goal. Now it's Totti. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Chiellini has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Your impression so far, Jim?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Rashford. That's good running with the ball. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's picked his way on the finish! And he's heaved it away.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here. A look, real chance! And he hits the net! There seemed no way back, but they are level! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Substitution in progress.
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
And it's Michel Platini. Can he finish?
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Big chance! And Czech pulls off a sensational save. Kagawa. Guardiola. And this is Van Nistelrooy.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Goes forward. Lovely bit of skill. Rijkaard defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Maldini. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Kagawa. Yamal is onto this, and the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
That'll be a corner.
All the big boys are set for this. It's like land of the giants in there.
That has been knocked clear. Cannavaro. Looking for... And a chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Good read, needed to be.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Time added on will be 2 minutes. Griezmann tries to play it through, and Van Nistelrooy! All eyes on the referee, it's a penalty. Lyon, with the clock ticking away, have a chance to change the whole picture, dealing with the pressure. Czech pulls off a sensational save. Oh no, he misses from the spot.
It really wasn't a confident penalty, Peter. It was almost like he was trying too hard to second guess what the keeper was trying to do. It's make or break time now, and they're all headed for the penalty box.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And time is up. A good watch, more than a good watch, actually. Certainly from a sporting perspective. It lacks winner, of course, but the... Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And that gets things running.
Well, Peter, there's goalkeepers, and they're great goalkeepers, and then there's Oliver Kahn. He's in a league of his own.
While he is a goalkeeping icon, isn't he? The man famously known as King Khan by some. He's belligerent, he's brazen, but he's utterly brilliant.
And never in a mood to accept failure. There's that body language he's always talking about. No wonder he instills both respect and fear in opponents.
Pedri. Now it's Rashford.
Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
Oh no, what has happened here? Pedri. Guardiola. Now it's Batistuta.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Rashford. Rashford stood his ground strongly.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Short changes him with that pass. Piqué. Bellingham looking to penetrate opposition lines. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. And that is expertly dealt with. Danger averted for now. And here's Mane. This is Batistuta. Xavi Alonso. Nicely shaped ball. And the through ball.
Well, neither defence has had a wake-up call yet, because neither attack has turned up.
Bojan. He is through here. Played it. Header! It's there! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Pumas are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Rashford. Can he finish? Now, who's going to be first to this?
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Big chance! And he's taking no chances there. Oh, look at the space here. And it's Bellingham. Nicely spread. And here's the chance to counter. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Pedri. Pedri will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a little off target. He's a sharp little ball here. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Pumas have reclaimed it. Now it's Bellingham. Rashford. That's the keeper's ball. Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Lobbed in behind. Piqué gets across to intercept that. That has been slung wide. Haaland. Well, that's a dangerous ball. He's been taken down, and the referee has pointed at the spot. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. To increase the lead. Calm as you like, and they're running away with it. Not a twitch, not a blink.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
Pumas are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
That's a nicely shaped ball. Xavi Alonso is the team's great visionary and claimed it back swiftly.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Costa Curta promptly onto that, and that is that. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's bustling through here. And this is Bojan. Gets his head on it! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
3-0, and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Now it's Bellingham. Challenged just a bit on the firm side. Xavi Alonso. Out to the left it goes. And he's picked it up out wide. Lofted it. Big header! He arrived on cue, but fluffed his line.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Ronaldinho. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.